What's up guys, Brock Ashby here, another video for you this week, and in this one I'm going to break down a simple formula for you to lose 1 pound per week. Let's go! There's one thing I need from you before you do this video, and it's not to subscribe to my channel, it's to find your maintenance calories. You can use my free calorie calculator if you want, it'll be in the description, or you can go to calc.teambrockashby.com. That's going to give you your maintenance calories. Once you have that, now you can follow the formula. Let's say that your maintenance calories per day for you to maintain your weight is 2,500 calories per day. All you need to do with this is take away 500 calories from your maintenance number and eat that every single day. That's going to be your weight loss calories. So for 2,500 minus 500, that's 2,000 calories. So this example, you just eat 2,000 calories per day, and then every single day you're going to create a calorie deficit or an energy deficit of 500 calories. 500 calories times 7 is 3,500 calories. 3,500 calories is equal to 1 pound of fat. Does that mean you're gonna lose 1 pound of pure fat and hold on to all your muscle? That's a bit more complicated, and we'll talk about that later on, but for now, it means you could lose 1 pound of weight per week. This sounds great in theory and very simple, Brock, but here's a few things we have to think about. And one thing I forgot to write down was your macros. Let's keep our protein simple. So for your protein target within your 2,000 calories, find your body weight in kg and double it. Or find your body weight in pounds and make that the target for protein. So if you weigh 180 pounds, your goal of protein is 180 grams of protein per day. If you weigh 90 kg, then you're gonna go 90 times 2, that's 180 grams of protein per day. For your fat, times your body weight in kg times 0.8. So if you weigh 90 kg, you times that by 0.8, you get 72. That's going to be your grams of fat that you want to hit per day. And the remainder of your calories, you fill up with carbohydrates. Quick side note, for fiber, you want to hit around 15 grams of fiber per 1,000 calories that you consume. So if you're on 2,000 calories like this example, then you need to consume 30 grams of fiber. All right, that's macros covered. Metabolic adaptation. This is something that occurs when you're in a calorie deficit, and it's your body's response to the amount of calories that you're consuming. Now, because your body needs 2,500 calories to consume, and then you eat 2,000 calories every day, your body's slowly going to catch on that you're not receiving as much energy as you need to maintain your weight. So your metabolism may slightly slow. So you may lose 1 pound a week for the first 2 to 3 weeks, but then it might slow down, and that may be a sign that you need to decrease your calories even further, potentially going to 1,900, 1,800, 1,700. That's going to be trial and error for you to do. Or what you can do is try and maintain those calories and increase your physical activity. You could start working out if you're not already working out. You could start getting 10,000 steps if you're only getting 8,000. You could try going for 12,000 steps if you're only getting 10,000 steps. These are practical solutions for you to help continue to lose fat and not hit a plateau. Calorie calculators are not perfect. Even if you use my calorie calculator, it's just the best guess. And any calorie calculator online is just a guess, but it's a really good one. So if you use my calorie calculator and it gives you 2,500 as your maintenance, and you eat 2,000 calories a day and you don't lose a pound a week, potentially it was slightly off. It can only go by the data that you put in. And even if you're as honest as possible, there's going to be a slight variation in the results that you get. So if you don't lose a pound per week, potentially you had too many calories. If you lost more than 1 pound per week, potentially you didn't give yourself enough calories. So you can adjust as you go, but calorie calculators are not perfect. They're just abiding by formulas. And the formula that I use is the Harris-Benedict formula. Tick that off. This can be done without workouts, but it's better with. As I said at the start of the video, if you lose 1 pound per week, that's not guaranteed to be fat. You might lose a little bit of muscle as well. But a good way to maximize as much muscle that you preserve when you're in a calorie deficit is to work out, and work out consistently and frequently and close to failure. So as a bare minimum, I would recommend training in the gym, doing resistance training 3 times per week, full body weight workouts. If you're already there, I'd recommend doing 4. If you're already at 4, I'd recommend doing 5. 5's the max that I would like to go. I also encourage 6, but that's if you're really taking it seriously. And never training every day unless you're a pro athlete and you're fully locked in. But 5 days is probably a max, 3 days is probably a minimum. This can help you maintain your muscle mass, and also aesthetically, as you drop weight, you can start to see your muscle. As I said, you can do this without working out. You will lose weight. This formula will still work if you're in an energy deficit of 500 calories per day, 3,500 for the week. However, I think it'll be more successful if you add workouts within this, because it's going to help you maintain muscle mass, and that also helps you build your metabolism because you start maintaining muscle mass and losing body fat. And the more muscle you have, the less body fat you have, the more aesthetically pleasing it looks for most people. I'm not saying that everyone wants to be jacked and shredded. However, if you drop body fat and increase the amount of muscle mass that you see, often it encourages people that they're making progress, helps them feel better, and makes them feel better with their shirt off, more secure, more confident, all this kind of stuff. Once again, I'm not saying you have to look that way, and that's the ideal body type, but most of us that are into fitness want to build muscle and drop body fat. And this is a great way to maintain muscle, potentially build muscle if you're a beginner, and just ultimately get leaner. There it is, that's the simple formula to lose 1 pound in a week.